Hi, it's Julien Barker, South Street Chiropractic. I'm here with Bradley, who is basically saying he's okay. This is kind of wellness care. Mentioned that his pelvis feels a bit funny after running and shoulders feel a bit funny after gym work. We've just been talking about obviously when you're doing gym, you're trying to break down the muscles to get so they regrow stronger. Definitely delayed onset muscle soreness, but the other benefit of exercise is to stimulate your nerve cells to produce more mitochondria. That is the reason that doing exercise gives you more energy, which is always difficult with somebody who's got low energy, trying to convince them that doing exercise is going to give them more energy by growing more mitochondria, because that's the last thing they want to do. But if they do, then you can actually boost them. The mitochondria, if you stop, they will reabsorb. So it's fitness is hard won and easily lost, isn't it? Yeah. Right, up you jump. I used to treat a few years back a professional boxer. He trains 6 hours, 6 days a week, and he said a weekend off would take him a week to get back. A week off would take him a month to get back to that level of extreme, of elite athlete fitness. Okay, Bradley is always a right PD, and Bradley's one of those people that probably actually normal is anything less than 5 millimeters, up to 5 millimeters, and he kind of sits in that groove. So Bradley's level is about 4 or 5 millimeters short on the right leg in this face down prone position. Turn him over and it's often different. It often will jump size because the rotation of the pelvis changed. So a lot of the arguments about leg length discrepancy and changes and which side is what and is it true of that, it depends on which way around you measure people. Tends to be that on the short side, that's what you can also, and I can just see a little bit, these are fairly new shoes, but the wear pattern seems to be a little bit more on the PD leg. Because when he hits the ground, he actually shifts over and puts more weight through that leg. Have you actually put yourself on the scales? Have you actually measured it?
Yeah.
And which is the heavy leg? Which is the heavy side?
Right side.
There we go. Thank you. There we go. We completely set that up, didn't we, Brad? That was nothing spontaneous about that at all. That honestly, I didn't know what he was going to say, which is nice. Okay, so we start right PD. Brad clearly does a lot of running, there's a lot of muscle bulk in there. It's actually quite tricky to find that first adjustment point. And there we go. Even that, you see, that does actually take it down a couple of mils. I don't know where you'll see it on the camera there, but it definitely levels it up a little bit. Yeah, okay. Okay, squeeze your knees together and let go. Okay, now when he does that, he actually levels up, so there's possibly something going on in front of the pelvis. So I'll go around the houses and we'll come back to that. So right hand up behind your back. Swap your hands around. Both hands up behind your back together. Very clear L4 there, both back down by side. And if you can see that the L2 was there on the right, but slightly less. So we're getting just lumbar 4, and back in the day, looking at how the bones move and what the stimulus is, it's at least 2 above and 2 below. So if you're doing an L4, you're going to be affected down into the sacrum up to at least L2, L3. So rather than adjusting both and possibly overstimulating and making him sore, because it definitely can do, just do the one and go back and recheck. So left hand up behind your back. Clears that, both hands up behind your back together, quite clears the L2. So they're moving independently. It's called homologous linkage. It's the way that the nerve cells link up, but also just that thrust will physically move above and below. Both back down by sides. Take your right hand up by your face. Big deep breath in. Left hand up as well. From a client education point, both back down by sides. It's important to tell them that, because actually it feels as if you're doing less because you're not adjusting as much, but you're actually doing more by not over adjusting. Over adjusting, potentially an issue. Turn your head to the right. Lift the right shoulder off the couch and back down. Shrug both shoulders over to your ears and back down. Squeeze the right elbow flat against your side and let go. Squeeze the left one in and let go. Oh, there we go. Right medial, left lateral scapula. Shrug your shoulders up and roll them back. Head back into the centre. If I'm being fussy, there's a T1 rib there as well. Was the right shoulder slightly sorer than the left?
Yeah.
There we go. 50-50 chance of getting it right, and I Hour of scapula, proximal third. I aim right at that deltoid attachment. Coming onto the radius. I always want to get that second finger. You see, the first one did it first, so I moved across there. Flexor digitorum profundus. Okay, good. Lift up your head, back down, tuck your chin down to your chest, back to centre. So after those shoulder adjustments, firstly, can you feel that leg, how your legs have gone super loosey-goosey?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any one of them picking up as there as a C5, tuck your chin down to your chest. 2, 3, 4, 5. Head into neutral. Yeah, that rattled it as well, didn't it? Yeah, that changed things. There we go, good. Stretch your right hand towards your right knee, and there you go. The reason I said I could see things change, did you see there was a reset? It was like a twitch went through, but look, it's still going. There we go. Stretch your left hand towards your left knee, and there you go. Do that again, left hand, left knee. There you go. Yeah, a little bit of a left QL. So if you're doing working your shoulders, you notice that you're, I don't know, if you're doing like bench presses or maybe even arm curls, but if you notice that your left side fatigues way quicker.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, watch out for it, because that's what it kind of looks like for me. May be true, may not be true, but yeah. I would guess that your left side fatigues first. Hopefully this should actually minimise and reduce that. It's kind of the point, isn't it? Turn your head to the left. Oh, there we go. Head back in centre. Lucky guess there. Didn't just making sure. Tuck your chin down to your chest. Very clear. C2. Oh, cheeky. I've just got my finger there on the spinous process, and oh, did I feel it move? Yeah. Okay, turn head left. Yeah, and it looks like, feels like your legs are going to come off now. There we go. Head back into the centre. There we go. If you get that loose change, I was taught that is front, back, left and right of cerebellum balancing up function. That's where all the tension goes. You pretty much don't do too much after that, because beyond that point, you risk overstimulating, and it means you've initiated a massive change. So leave well alone. Good. See you next time.